This.
What's up, Fabio?
All right, it's a free form rock podcast after show. And I was just telling these motherfuckers here, John Bush is playing a Whiskey a Go Go in LA doing his Anthrax stuff, the 4 albums he did with them. And I'm going, fuck LA, fuck the Sunset Strip. The traffic is horrible. I almost got into a fight when I went to see Chris Czynszak at the Rainbow years ago. And I met with him and his wife, and I go, it's not worth it. It's not worth going in that 2 lane highway. It's fucking an
Down the
hour.
strip?
It's horrible. I will go see a Dodger game. I will go to the Wiltern Theater. I will go to any other thing except the Sunset Strip because it's fucking crowded as fuck. And I want to see the John Bush Anthrax.
Well, then maybe you should tell John Bush that, Mark.
John Bush, go to Orange County. Go to Orange County. Go to the Grove. Go somewhere where I could go see you, like you did with Armand Saint and Wasp. I saw you twice. I saw you at the Wiltern, and I saw you at the Grove. But fuck the Whiskey a Go-Go. The traffic is horrible, and the parking is $60. Fuck that shit. I'm paying more for the parking to see the fucking show.
4 great albums, though. 4 great
Yes,
albums.
4 great
Yes, it
albums.
was. I love that first one that he was on there when he sings that song only. That's one of my favorites right there. Yeah.
Oh, I love Hypro Glow. Goddamn. I.
Oh, Stomp
Stomp
442 was amazing.
Oh God, Fuel. That's better than fucking Metallica's Fuel.
Well, God,
There,
yeah, duh.
there's some okay music on those albums, but it just isn't Anthrax.
Well, that's
It's
probably
kinda
why.
like
That's
the-
probably why I like it.
It's kind it's
No.
it's kind of like
Oh.
the whole self-titled the Karabi Motley Crue. It's good, but it ain't Motley Crue.
No,
And
it's not.
and the Bush Anthrax, there's some okay stuff there, but it ain't Anthrax at all.
I think they
Ar-
just
Armor
had
Saint
Fabio,
is
I'll
better
take it
than
over this
Anthrax.
any day.
Fabio. I think they just had to carry the name, so they just had to keep the Anthrax brand. It was easier
Well, I mean,
to
it's
rebrand with a different singer.
but it's
And
all
it
the
was
members
also-
except for Joey, and he
Right.
wasn't even an original member, so it's not like it was.
Right. But
Yeah,
also,
but the sound
Among the
complete-
Living,
sound of the band
The
completely-
longest-
Spreading the
He's the longest
Disease, that
member.
shit was classic Anthrax to some people. And then Joey's Out, which I love Persistence of Time. I think that's a fucking
Yeah.
great record.
I love that
And
shit
then-
too.
That's
It
my
is-
least favorite Joey record.
But then
Get in my
Sound
head,
of White,
get in my head.
Sound of White Noise comes out, and it was something completely different. They were calling
Love
it
that album.
Anthrax, but it
Love
was
that
like
album.
completely different. And my wife and I loved it. Love John Bush era Anthrax. But I also love Joey Belladonna Anthrax, especially worship music. I think that was one of the best
Worship
Joey
music was
Belladonna
a great
era
fucking
ever.
album.
Yeah.
I love worship music, but I'm gonna say I'll take the 4 John Bush albums over anything Joey Belladonna ever did with that band. That's
You're
just-
high.
No, I'm not high. I love fucking John Bush. I think he's the best, besides Dio, the best metal singer of all time.
Hey, I've got nothing against John Bush. I love him. I love Armored Saint. But the Anthrax, the John Bush version of Anthrax is just a second rate
Oh.
new metal band.
New metal? Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
he
not
did-
Anthrax at all.
John Bush's tone made them force them to be a different band.
Yeah.
The way he
Yeah.
sang, it forced them to be a different band.
I don't
And-
think John Bush did that. I think management did that. I think, hey, we're heading into a grungier era. You need to get somebody that's not so clean like Joey. And I don't know.
It just turned into a generic, grungy
Generic
metal band.
grunge? It wasn't fucking grunge at all. What
No,
the
it wasn't.
fuck are you
But
talking
they needed
about?
something.
They
need
certainly weren't
something
a thrash
edgier.
band anymore.
Well, that's okay.
Dude,
They were
Black
they were
Lodge,
they were barely a
Hyperglow.
thrash band to begin with.
That
We Come For
bullshit.
You
They were
All
an
was one of the
originator of
best
thrash.
albums they ever made.
They didn't want to be. Talk to any of them. They didn't want to be.
Yeah, We Come For You All is one of the best fucking albums they ever made.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, Stomp 442. I love that shit. Fuel better than Metallica's Fueled, and I love the Metallica version of Fuel. But
That's the
god
one thing
damn,
about with Megadeth doing their final record. I just find it surprising that he's retiring. I mean, I know he's got his health issues that he has going on, uh, what Dave does, but I just find it kind of surprising that he's retiring before Metallica is.
I'll find it surprising if he actually does retire.
yeah,
So.
we all said that last night on BS. It's people always say they're retiring, and it doesn't happen.
Never.
The
Well,
Who
it
is
never
to
happens.
be to be fair, I honestly think that Dave sees the writing on the wall. Megadeth is not really that sustainable anymore.
No.
Like honestly, like I said last night on BS, they've spent the last 10 years opening for the bands that opened for Metallica. Like there's a hierarchy here, and they're on the bottom of it, and they are not sustainable as a touring act unless they're going out into opening for Five Finger Death Punch.
But
That's
here's,
not all they're worth.
here's where
After Marty left and Dave, it just Megadeth kind of lost their luster. That was the group right there.
Yeah.
Here's my chime in on Megadeth. I think it's awesome that he's saying that, hey man, this is going to be the last Megadeth album. I'm sure we'll hear one-offs of Dave solo or whatever. I hope so. And I think that, yeah, man, he's pretty beat up and rough, and maybe he just, but when we say farewell tour, we're in 25. It might be the last show in 28, 29. I mean, because they're going to tour the world. And it's going to be, yeah, we're still on our farewell tour. Really? 4 years later? Yep. Because we're milking it. But I love Megadeth. I've always have. But I think Dave's bitterness kind of held him back a little bit. But he is a superior songwriter. Or not superior songwriter. He's a very good songwriter. He's a very good songwriter.
I think
and he's a horrible singer. I've never liked him as a fucking singer.
That's why I don't like Megadeth.
Well, no, I love Megadeth, and I think like Peace Out, but there's like things in every song, and I'm like,
what did Dave Mustaine?
The greatest acoustic riff of all time.
What did Dave Mustaine write on Master of Puppets?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I'm just saying. I think Hatfield is a way better songwriter.
What did Hetfield write on Rust in Peace? Nothing.
Rust in Peace is an amazing album. I will not down him on that.
So I know Hetfield is a strict down picker, and he does some amazing shit. And is Dave Mustaine like a down picking kind of guy, or is he alternate?
He's
an alternate picker.
He's an alternate picker.
Okay, so he's doing his fast shit like 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And Hetfield is like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna take my masturbating hand and I'm just gonna down.
Here's what I'll say. Mustaine is easily a better guitar player than either Hetfield or Kirk Hammett. Easily.
Oh,
as a songwriter,
I wouldn't say that.
As a songwriter, they all blow him out of the water. As a singer, good God, they blow him out of the water. So he has one thing on them. And even then,
he's better guitar player than Hetfield because he can solo and all that kind of stuff. You don't hear James solo.
Well, not only that, he's a better rhythm.
Like one of the best rhythm guitar players of all time.
Well, yeah.
He's got a hell of a right hand. And he can really fucking do it, man. And I will agree. I've never, ever thought that Kurt Hammett was a great guitar player. I think he's definitely fits the song every time. He doesn't overshadow, but I know he can. He's a great guitar player. I know he can. But if I'm going to listen to like technical to technical, I'm taking Mustaine. Because he just has he's got a little more gravitas. I hate that word, but
even in Kurt's age, he's even admitted he's still learning.
Yeah. Well, Dave's a better lead player than Kirk, and he's a better rhythm player than James. Yeah. So, I mean,
but Dave has admitted that James
player
is the best rhythm player he's ever played with.
Yeah.
What's that?
Dave has said that James is one of the best rhythm players ever.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
puts him up there with AC/DC.
I
You know,
agree. But
yeah.
Dave's better.
Marty Friedman actually said when he was in the band, and this was a countdown to Extinction era, he was like, somebody was like, so what do you think is Dave as a guitarist? And Marty Friedman, being a superior lead player, of course, said that, oh my God, if anyone wants to know the rhythm of the right hand, follow Dave because he just has it, man. And it was big of Marty. Dave was insecure of Marty, but Marty always gave props to Dave. He was always like, hey man, he's got if you want to know a good rhythm thrash player, get with Dave. And
Hey,
I
Dave
think
is a
that was
great
hype.
guitar player. I will,
Oh yeah.
but I think Metallica is a far superior band to Megadeth.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, there's no question. There's no question it's Metallica, but that's me. That's what I
Well,
think.
that's
I
me
Not
wouldn't
too.
say
everyone
far
else.
superior. I mean, is there, debate there? Absolutely. But I wouldn't say either one of them would be far superior to the other one. I mean,
Ah,
it's
well,
a
okay.
healthy, I think it's a
No,
pretty
because
healthy balance.
Metallica had the songs. Megadeth didn't. They
Because
had great playing.
Shane, we discussed what the
Yep.
first six albums of each band, and
Yeah, Megadeth never got much airplay until uh what was it? Yeah,
Cryptic Writings.
Countdown to
Oh, the
Extinction is
Countdown. Yeah.
Yeah,
Countdown is
Countdown.
when they got airplay.
And that was
And
only because Metallica broke the barrier.
yeah.
but it's like, but see, whereas Metallica had such a strong showing, on the first four, maybe five albums, there was a sharp decline, hard, like for a while.
Well, I'd say the same
Where
thing with Megadeth,
Megadeth, they
honestly.
had Risk, which blew, but outside of that, they didn't have that sharp decline and just rain of shitty albums like Metallica did for a while. You know what I mean? I mean,
Are you sure
Uh,
about that?
yeah.
I don't think
Outside
Megadeth
of
ever made I
Risk,
don't think Megadeth
there's
ever made a
nothing as
Saint Anger,
terrible
but
as what Metallica did
I don't
in
think
the
Megadeth
late
ever made a
90s and
Saint
early
Anger, but
2000s.
I think Megadeth made more bad albums than Metallica did.
I agree with you
Absolutely
on that,
not.
Joseph. I agree with you
Honestly,
on that, Joseph.
I knew of Megadeth. I just never listened to them until I heard their music on the radio, which was from Countdown. The same thing with Metallica. When I was in high school, you see all these. At that time, you call them the the we call it we were the thugs or whatever. We were the guys that wore the leather jackets with the patches and the jean jackets with the cut off sleeves over the leather jacket, and everybody had Metallica patches on and stuff. And I had heard of Metallica, but I just never listened to them. Then, of course, they put out the first video they ever did. Yeah, I was a fan after that. We had me and Shane had a friend. He first time he heard Injustice for All. That's all he listened to all the time. So, but yeah, I never heard anything prior to Countdown. But once I heard that, yeah, I listened to the prior albums and they were really good. Uh, as compared to Metallica, I was more of a Metallica fan than I was a Megadeth fan, but I liked both bands just as
Mike,
much.
Mike, let me stir your memory. Remember the hog roast when
Yes.
Countdown had just come out?
Yeah.
And then we were listening to Firehouse, Hold Your Fire in your
I
tent.
love Firehouse.
Oh, that's a great album.
Firehouse holds your
So
fire
here we
rules.
are. Here we are drinking. I'm well beyond 21, or below 21, and we're sitting there drinking draft beer in a tent. And Mike throws on Firehouse, Hold Your Fire, and it opens up with sirens. And I'm like, oh shit, they're after us. And I toss my beer out the tent door. And he was like, dude, it was just a fucking song. But it was that same fucking summer that I heard Countdown. Hello, you. Meet the real me.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
I
great
hate
song.
Oh, I hate that song so much.
Oh, Joseph, come
That's a
on.
great
Come
song.
on.
The video is just as cool.
I love the fucking sweating bullets.
That
But
song
did
is
you
like
hear
easily
kind of
like
what
where
happened
Dave's
there?
voice gets on my nerves the most.
Do you hear what happened there?
It's real whiny.
Meet
It's
the
very
real
whiny.
me.
I love that
Oh.
fucking
But the
song.
video is so
Okay.
cool.
It
So,
was one of the
you
best.
had the
I
Black
think
album that
I
came
will
out.
say
Did
that beat the Metallica one video with that fucking sweating bullets.
No.
No,
No.
no.
Holy
dude,
shit,
one came
Mark.
out in '88.
But the
This was
song
'92.
one is
The
better than
song
sweating
fit
bullets.
the video. It was so perfect. The
All I
director
gotta
Alright.
say
played it
is
perfect.
Megadeth, you had Risk that was trash, but then Metallica, you had Load, Reload,
Cryptic
Saint
Writings
Anger,
was just as bad as
Lulu.
Risk.
I mean, they have a laundry list of
Hey, you can't
trash
call
albums.
Lulu a Metallica album. That was a Lou Reed album.
Cryptic
Okay,
Writings
that
was just
shit
as bad
out.
as Risk.
No
13,
way.
Super Collider. Like, these
Well,
are
Super Collider
awful
was
albums.
bad, but it's not on the level of bad as any of those Metallica ones.
Lulu is not a
Shane's gonna go
Metallica
against
album.
the
Come on,
grain.
man.
Shane will go against the grain with Metallica. Okay, who all here? What is the worst Metallica album?
Saint Anger.
Saint Anger.
Load.
Saint Anger.
Saint
Kill them
Anger.
all.
Well,
Kill 'em all.
Lulu.
Kill 'Em All is
If
the
we're
worst
counting
Metallica
Lulu,
album? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
we're
the
counting
last one I
Lulu,
go
it's
back
Lulu.
to. I go
That
to
is
Saint
my
Anger quite a
Wanna beat
lot.
that
Forgive me.
fucking
Let me hug the CD. I need
And I
I need to hold
I've
it close to
I've
my
got
heart.
certain people watching this right now. We go, yeah, Shane would say, "Fucking kill them all" because he's a douche, and he said "herd." So
You know what? That is my favorite Metallica album. And you fucking just
no,
Really?
dude, I love it. I love it all.
Really?
I knew that would punch a button, and I did, and I'm sorry.
you know,
I fucking
be
love Kill
honest.
'Em
Be
All. Come
honest.
on.
Don't fucking say anything to
Heck
go
yeah,
against
it
the grain.
is.
Don't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it's a
anything
great
to go
Don't
against
record.
the grain.
don't say OU812 is better than Women and Children First. Just
No,
don't say
don't
it.
say that.
Don't say it ever.
Won't you
Don't be
give
a
me
bushy.
something that you started?
Don't be a bushy.
Don't be a bushy. Never
And
be a
we just
bushy.
made Joseph
Never be a
in his mouth.
bushy.
He swallowed.
I love
Good.
bushy.
Ne-
But
never
don't
go
be a
full
bushy.
bushy. Never go full bushy.
Never go full bushy. Because you know,
I like OU812.
I will say this.
I did too.
I will say
Yeah,
this.
but not more than Women and Children
I get
First.
really pissed off.
Okay.
I get really pissed off because we have Bushy on.
Hager or Roth?
I had Bushy Nate Atchison on OU2, and we had him on Women and Children First episodes, and he said that OU812 was better than Women and Children First. And
Whoa! What?
me and Lee went, "What the fuck are you talking?" And
Blasphemous.
I'm a huge
here's
Sammy
the thing.
Hagar
Here's
fan.
the thing. When Lee is saying what the fuck,
What
that's
the
how you
fuck?
know. That's how you
Was
know
he in bed?
somebody fucked
Was he
up.
in bed? I love you, Lee.
But
Was he
I'm
sleeping?
just saying.
In
But
bed.
then he went on
probably
fucking
was.
Rock All Over Your podcast and said Fair Warning was that OEO2 is better than Fair Warning. No, he said it was Women and Children First. First, that OEO2 is better than that.
How did
And
we
I
end up
get
down this
pissed
rabbit
off
hole?
because
Where
he
are
was
we
on
at?
Freeform. We had him on OEO2. We had him Women and Children First.
Yes,
But
we
then
know,
he said
Mark.
he was drunk.
Yes, we know.
He didn't fuck up. I will fucking correct all you motherfuckers on that. I have the fucking podcast, so listen to it.
Right.
Anyway,
What's next? What's next there, Mark? What else? Other
Well,
topic
I'm
you have to
pissed
get us all
off because
riled up
people
on,
keep saying
man.
Fair Warning. People keep no. He said Women and Children First was better than Fair Warning. Was
well,
better
no,
than. With,
you're gone, Mark.
I'm gone. Yes, I am gone. I drink a
Joe,
lot of
take
whiskey.
take us through the topics, sir.
I
Okay.
don't know what he,
I
I
know-
don't know
I know
what
the
I'm
first
talking
comer to
about.
What do you
this.
think about
It was
Robert-
OU1812 was better than Women and Children.
Women and Children First? Yeah, yeah. Bushy said that. But
And
I don't-
Fair Warning.
what do you guys think about Robert Plant said he disagreed? He didn't want to go to the Black Sabbath tribute show because he's not into that music anymore. He basically likes
fine.
Peter. He likes Peter Gabriel and stuff like that. He's not into that world anymore or that
That's
metal
cool.
stuff.
Okay, did you guys think Nuno ruled that?
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Noodle kicked ass.
Yes, he
Yes.
did. That guy
Look.
was having a heyday when you watched him play. He was just had a grin from ear to ear when he was playing.
And
That
who
dude
watched
was
that with you,
cool.
Mr. Fowler? Who watched that with you?
You did.
Yes. So
Well, I'm going to go
anyway,
out there and just say it. I think that Nuno Betancourt is basically the best living guitar player on the planet.
I
That
agree with
dude.
all. Yes, I agree with
I
Well,
everything
agree
it's
you
with
gotta
just
be
that,
said.
proven
Fabio.
to
He
that.
is
I won't go
our
that
last
far, but
guitar god. I
They,
think.
they just kept throwing songs at him. Hey, can you take this one? Hey, can you take this one?
Right.
Okay.
yeah.
And it
Well,
happened
the
all
Not
night
thing
even
long.
talking
I
is,
about
know
the stuff he did
everyone has
for
this like
Ozzy.
mixed
can I
bag
say
of
about
shit. Like,
Nuno?
His
He said
extreme
he
stuff is
wanted
better than
Jake E.
that.
Lee to play certain songs because that is his shit.
Yeah, and he
He
did.
so
didn't want to take
everyone,
the thing away
but
from Jake.
Because
everyone
you
was
see
like,
the Eddie Trunk interview with Nuno when
Yes.
Nuno was saying that Jake was saying, "Hey, you got to do this." He says, "No, dude, this is your song. This is you have your moment. It's your
Yeah.
song. You take it." You could see it in the performance. You knew when Jake messed up. You saw his face cringe, but he kept going. You wouldn't anybody there wouldn't have known unless they couldn't see Jake's face up close. But those songs, Jake came out. It was awesome. And Nuno, he just tore up those solos and those songs. It was
so
great.
what I'm gonna say about this is that everyone said like Nuno was should have been the musical director. No, there's a difference. There's a difference.
I think it's because I don't think Nuno wanted to deal with everybody.
No, but there's a difference between Tom Morello having to organize. He's a musical organizer.
yeah,
Nuno was the one who brought all the musicians together. So what are we gonna do?
yeah,
And Nuno stole that spotlight without question.
yeah.
Nuno
He
didn't
didn't
want
even
to
have to
steal the
try.
spotlight, by the way.
Nuno
He
is one of
didn't.
those guys where regardless of, and everyone knows I can't stand extreme, but I think Nuno is such an amazing guitar player. It's one of those where no matter how I feel about the band that he's in, I think he is beyond an amazing musician.
As compared to I don't know if it's how many new records has Extreme had out recently. There was one of them that
Well, the last one was a friggin'
What?
master. Probably one of the best.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that
with
needs
all
it.
the heavy shit that they
Hey,
did
Fabio,
as
that
compared.
album needs to be reviewed with you.
That one
I'll
was so
take it.
good,
Yeah.
and it was so heavy and so different from Porno Graffiti and anything before that because it was during that time of all the the way we listen to guitar playing of 80s hair metal, with
Well,
the
what they've only put out
floors and
like
stuff.
6 studio records, and every single one of them was a completely different album from the one before it. It's all been a progression, and every
Love
one
it.
of them have been special in their own way. And yeah, this last
So
one,
Fabio, what was the you can pronounce it better than me because I'm a fucking idiot, according to some people on the internet. What was the one before this rise?
Was 5.
Saudade de Rock.
Saudades to Rock ruled.
Yeah,
Wasn't
Saudade de
there
Rock.
one
Yeah.
of the albums called
I
5?
love
Or
fucking
was that a song?
Saudades to Rock. That's a great fucking album. Yeah, that what that song where he says the ladies, where he says like if I would have known about the ladies, I would have been a fucking pimp. I love that fucking song. Rock, fucking star, you're a star. Fucking great. I don't know like people. You know why I think people give shit to Gary Sharon?
Why,
Because he
Mark?
was in Van Halen 3.
No,
Fabio, didn't we see them at Rocklahoma?
Hell yeah, that was the first time I saw him. It was amazing.
And what album was that on?
Yeah, it was on the Saudade de Rock. Yeah.
Exactly. What did Gary Sharon say at the end of the show? And Nuno was like, huh?
Oh,
He said, we'll see you next year.
yeah, that
Nuno
was
was like,
hilarious.
what the fuck are you talking about? We don't know where we're going to be next year.
Yeah.
And
I
Gary
did see him
Sharon,
after that
yeah,
though when they did their
his sweaty leopard ass and everything was so perfect.
I think Gary Sharon is one of the best vocalists of all time. That is just my opinion. I know you motherfuckers out here won't say that. And I think he
I
got
like
more
him a
shit
lot.
because he was on Van Halen 3.
no, people were giving him shit way before that.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did, Mark.
No, they didn't,
Mark,
Joseph.
you have to admit that there is a lot of people in this world who extreme is just not their thing.
Well, I agree with that, but the thing
And
is,
they were giving him shit way back when More Than Words
no,
came
they
out.
really didn't give
Yes.
him shit until he went into Van Halen 3. I was there.
That
I
was the
was there.
worst. That was the worst thing they could have ever done.
If he
Having
it's like if Sammy never went into Van Halen or Gary never went into Van Halen, they wouldn't talk about them. I'm just
it's
saying that.
I don't
Gary
feel like
Sharon.
people talk shit about Gary Sharon the way you're saying. I don't really see that.
No.
Dude, I love Hurt Smile. I love the two albums he did with his brother on the
I
guitar.
know a lot of people don't like Extreme as a band, but
Yeah, I don't really ever hear people
I don't see
trashing
anybody
Gary
talking
Sharon
shit about Gary Sharon as a singer.
They do talk a lot of shit about Gary
as a
Sharon.
singer. I don't
Yes,
think
they
so.
do.
No,
They do.
I don't know.
Because he was on Van Halen 3. They give him a lot
People
of
laugh
fucking
that he was
shit.
in Van Halen.
Yes.
People rip on Van Halen 3, but
Yeah, I
not
don't
him.
Hey,
know.
there's a lot of great songs on that. Ballad or The Bullet.
I would say there's a lot of great
Fire in the
songs on
Hole is a
that.
great song.
I wouldn't say there's much on that album.
Oh, there's a
No,
lot of
it's pretty
great
weak.
songs I love off
I
that
I
album.
was not a fan of that at all. Not at
Yeah,
all.
it's not very good.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. You brought up an interesting point, Mark. I don't think Gary Sharon's legacy would be any different if he was never in Van Halen, other than people kind of point last sometimes at Van Halen 3. But you mentioned how nobody would rip on Sammy Hagar if he wasn't in Van Halen. Nobody would talk about Sammy Hagar if he wasn't in Van Halen.
I kind of agree
He'd be
with you on
he'd
that.
be he'd be on the Rick Springfield Country Back Roads tour.
You're
He'd be
probably
on
right.
the county
No,
fairs and the racetracks, right? Yeah.
Because yeah,
if
he
Sammy
had a hit.
Hagar was if Sammy Hagar was never in Van Halen, he would only be remembered for "I Can't Drive
Yeah,
55."
exactly.
I agree
But
with you guys on that.
it would have gone by the wayside quick. People wouldn't talk about him nearly the way they do, whether
But
positively or negatively.
But
he
Yeah.
does
But
have it. He does have another track that's one of my ultimate favorite songs, and I have told my daughters that this is the song I want played when I die. It's "Up Where Eagles Fly."
Eagles
It's a
Fly
great
is a
song.
really great song, man.
I I will refrain on that one.
I'm sorry. That is my
Joseph will
ultimate
be
favorite
there, but
song.
he's just not going to tribute the song. That's
Well, that self-titled Sammy Hagar album is my favorite album of his. Probably, yeah, definitely my
You
favorite
mean
solo
I
album of
never
his.
said
And
goodbye?
they added that title at some point in time, but no, it was originally just a self-titled album when it came out.
Because it was an
Didn't he have
MTV.
didn't he have like 4 self-titled albums? What is he, Peter Gabriel?
I love Peter though.
Yeah,
Peter
I
rules.
love Peter Gabriel.
But I love that album. Eddie Van Halen plays bass on that whole album, uncredited.
All right. Right. Good stuff, man.
Okay.
What do you got next,
Since-
Mark? I got
well,
a
we
lot
got-
of
we
I
got-
got
to
like
do.
Robert Plant said he didn't play the Black Sabbath tribute show, even though Tony Iommi asked him to, because he's not part of the world anymore. Because he said he's more
not
into
part of the world anymore.
No, he's not part of that hard rock metal world anymore. He's more into Peter Gabriel and Yusuf Indoor.
Mark,
But
the
Well,
way
if he
you,
did-
Mark, sometimes when you're drunk, the way you phrase things is just so fun.
That's cool. But I'm saying
I
he
know
said he's
I know
not
I got
part
two
of that
guitar
heavy
players
metal.
here.
He's not part of that heavy metal hard rock world anymore. He's more with Alison Krauss and all that
That's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well,
I don't-
if he
I don't think
feels that he
anybody really-
couldn't add anything or
Yeah.
provide anything positive to the show, then why show up?
Yeah,
Just
I
for
don't
the
think
sake
I don't
of
think I
being
saw
there.
anybody making posts. Where was Robert Plant?
No.
No,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with everybody. It's like, hey, thank you for the invite, but there's nothing I'm going to add to this to make it anything good. I think every band was perfect on this bill, and I said it on another either BS or Mooger's Minutia Minute or something. It was like it was perfect. It was perfect. All the pitchiness, all the mishaps, all of everything. That's what it's supposed to be, man. It was all live. There was nobody on a click track at all on this
Mhm.
in this show. And so yeah, that's my
It was rock and roll.
It's rock and roll, man. But man, this is the Freeform Rock Podcast after show. thank you guys for all being on here. I like meeting you, Mike. You
Thank you
fucking
very much.
rule.
I enjoyed
I
being
hope you
here.
will come on another episode.
I would be
Good to
very
see you,
interested in
Mike.
doing that.
I
Good to
love you,
see you,
Mike.
Fabio. Love you too, Shane. Thanks for inviting me. I enjoyed it.
Fabio,
Absolutely.
I love you. You know I love you, Fabio. You know I love you. Even though
Love you,
you're a
Mark.
Cincinnati Reds fan. You
Good to
know.
see you again, Joe. It's been a little bit.
Yep, good to see you too.
All right
Nice to meet
now.
you. Nice to meet you too, Joe.
Do you
Nice to meet
guys
you as
have
well, Mike.
anything to promote before we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
I do.
Promote your shit, Joseph.
I have a new show with Eric Lucier. It's a Canadian radio show. We're going to do a monthly co-hosting show. It's going to be called Crossing Borders. It is. We have our first episode out there now, and it's so cool. And I would like to promote everybody on this show. Still Water 77. It's a YouTube channel. We got Joseph.
Heavy water. Heavy water.
Heavy
It's
water.
heavy
God, did I
water,
say
not
still
still
water?
water.
Did I
Still water.
say?
Whoops.
Did I say? Did
What
I?
the
That's a
fuck
that's a
is
that's a
still
Bee Gees
water?
that's a Bee
It's
Gees
I
heavy
album.
water,
I
dude.
just referenced fucking Almost Famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Anyway, I'll let him do all that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna be on with Eric Lucier once a month on the radio. We're gonna pick some tracks. We're gonna have some fun. Anyway, Mooger's Minutia Minute. I do it once in a while onto the Freeform Rock podcast page
YouTube.
on YouTube. Check in, man. To comment. Like I said, I always listen. If you want to throw shit at me, that's fine. I'll absolutely take the shit. But once you start poking me personally, you're gone. And you don't have to do that. We can discuss. You can I fucking hate Priest. That's fine. I fucking hate Maiden. You got to pick one or the other. It's like, no, I don't. So you pick it. I love it. I love you guys. It is all love with me. So I only block people who deserve it.
Hey, side
Jo-
note, since Joseph is on here, as we've been doing this BS sessions, Styx has been rocking out about
BS. This
3 miles
is
down the
freeform
road from my
after
house
show,
right
not
now.
BS.
And you
Oh,
guys
shit.
aren't there?
Yeah,
What
they're
the
right here
You guys are
tonight.
not here. Well, that's unfortunate that you guys are not there because I just saw them last week and they were amazing, as always.
Yep,
Love
they're
it.
here 3 miles from my house
I,
right now.
This
years
is
ago, I thought it was like the ultimate of that time of that type of music. It was Styx, Journey, and I think it was
RS Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon.
Foreigner.
That was that
Foreigner.
was,
I
so
saw
good.
two of those bands last week.
Well, this was I saw it was when even though it was with Steve Augeri and all the other people, they were original. It still sounded great.
I saw Steve Jury with RS Speedwagon Sticks.
I
And
was there to see
Journey,
Styx.
I saw them at the forum. I saw Steve Missouri there. It's pretty cool.
I mean, I love Journey, but I'm just a little bit more teetering towards Styx fan.
Sticks, I think Sticks and RS Speedwagon are there for me.
Are you
But
what?
I think Styx has made better albums lately than Ario.
Ario hasn't made any albums.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
they made that fucking Walmart exclusive that was horrible.
They made a Christmas album.
Well, that Christmas album was pretty cool. I did like that Christmas. But fuck, check out Heavy Water 77 on YouTube.
Hey,
That is
Marcus
a great-
drunk and even he said it right.
It's a fucking great show. I love listening to that with Dr. Fuck with them. It's a fucking great show. Check that out on YouTube. It's a fucking great show. And I'm saying, check out us, man. We are here. We don't judge anybody. And we love all of you guys, man. It's all about love.
Mark, no offense, but if you're telling them to check out, how would they know we're here if they weren't already here?
I don't. You know what, Joseph?
Check out
They
Tell us
won't
where
be
to go.
here, Joseph.
Tell us
Check
where to
out
go,
more.
Joseph.
Somewhere, I don't know. Go somewhere. Anywhere
Listen.
but here. No, run away quickly. Escape while you still
Everybody
can.
needs a place to run.
They have me
man.
chained in a closet somewhere. That's why I'm on every week.
Well,
No,
you aren't on next week on BS.
yeah, I am taking a break next week on BS just because I need
Keep
it.
this on like 2 minutes more after we have finished this, please.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. I love
Stay
all
around.
you guys.
Check out everybody's stuff because Mark and Mooger and Jerry bust their ass on this. Mark especially. Mark does a great job. Mark's always promoting everybody else's shit. So somebody promote Mark's shit for once. Like
Yeah,
somebody
help
promote
me.
Mark's shit.
Help
Because
me.
Mark does a great
Mark's
job. Mark is
fucking
busting
awesome.
his ass between
Hell yes.
Freeform and the after shows and the BS sessions and Freeform Rock Show on Cranium Radio every Tuesday night from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Check that out. Craniumradio.com. Check that one out.
Nice.
Cranium Radio rules.
Promote Mark.
Jeff, I love you. You know.
Yeah.
I'll be on Black Spinner Circle next Tuesday.
There you go. Black Spinner 2. Another
won't
great.
I'll
be
be
on
on
there
there
because
talking
I
about
do-
Tom Petty, Damn the
Yep.
Torpedoes.
That fucking sucks because you know how much I love Tom Petty. But I'm going to be doing my Cranium Radio show on that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, everybody's going to be on Cranium Radio coming up. Andy, I believe, is Andy starting this Sunday?
He's starting this Sunday, man.
Andy's starting this Sunday. Andy from Black Spinner Circle is going to be starting on Cranium Radio this Sunday from noon to 3 Eastern. I'm going to be starting here in a couple of weeks. Jerry's going to be starting soon. Bushy's on there
Jerry's
already.
starting this Tuesday.
Yeah, so Jerry's starting this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all on Cranium Radio, so come check out. We play some great music, even though Mark plays Oingo Boingo every now and then. We'll forgive him for it. We'll forgive him for it. I just mute for those couple of minutes, and then I see it's
He
past.
did mention he wants to slip some Taylor Swift in there.
He does.
I
he
will
does.
never play Taylor Swift.
But don't
And
request
Britney
Slipknot in the
Spears.
chat.
Britney Spears.
Don't do that. I think Mark pissed somebody off this week because they requested Slipknot in the chat.
Yeah, I said I will never play Slipknot. I said
But he
that.
will play Duran Duran multiple times.
I will play Duran Duran.
Hey, I just watched Duran Duran Unplugged tonight.
There you
Hungry
go.
like the wolf.
Duran Duran's cool. I like Duran Duran. Oingo Boingo, you can have that one, Mark.
Oh,
That's all you, bud.
I wish you would
That's
come
all
on that
you,
show. though.
I'm gonna love Oingo.
I will never in my life purposely sit down and listen to an Oingo Boingo album. I'm sorry.
Come on,
Some
man.
Boingo.
I simply can't boingo myself like that.
The way you felt about this battle, Mark, I think we're all gonna go against your Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
I need an Excedrin 3 for this.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman is a fucking genius. So fuck you.
At
all
writing
of you
movie
guys.
scores. Yes, he is.
He is a fucking genius. Look,
I would happily listen to a movie that he has scored. I will not sit down and listen to one of his albums.
Listen to the song
Wednesday,
Bachelor Party
Beetlejuice,
from-
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen to his song Bachelor Party or Back to School.
One of the greatest crossovers of all time, Mark, was Korn doing a cover of Kidnap the Sandy Claus from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Fuck that shit.
Korn singing a Danny Elfman song. I think you'd
Wow.
really appreciate that.
No, I wouldn't. Well, let's get the fuck out of
You
here.
sounded so sad. Oh my God, Mark, you sounded so sad. No, I wouldn't.
I love Danny Elfman. He is a god to me, even though I love Jesus. But Danny Elfman fucking rules.
Okay, I need that quote. I need that quote hanging on my wall. Danny Elfman is a god to me. You know I love Jesus. Just that. Just that.
Let's get the fuck out of here. This is the after show. We are gone. Later, guys.
Later.
Yeah.
Peace.